Our next guest may be a big part of that realignment, a Republican candidate and son of a Mexican immigrant whose campaign office was launched just blocks from where he once worked just to scrape by. Arizona Congressional candidate Juan Ciscomani joins us now. Juan, thank you very much for being here. You heard Axios and others talk about it. There is a shift happening. You're a big part of it, and you are a nightmare for Democrats. Why are you running?
Well, good morning, Pete, and I'm glad to be on, and I'm glad to be talking to your viewers this morning. This is an exciting time, as you mentioned. We have great opportunities ahead of us. This has been a wild week of work. I do want to start off just real quick by offering mine and Laura's deepest condolences to President Trump and his family for the loss of Ivana Trump this week. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. And also this, as you mentioned, this is a great time for our community. This is a great time for our country, where we have an amazing opportunity here to capture the Hispanic vote. Many minorities vote, I believe, but specifically the Hispanic vote. As you mentioned, I'm running in the southern part of the state in Arizona, and here we're seeing making great strides on attracting the Hispanic vote that has been left behind by the far left policies from the Democrat Party recently, and they're looking for a home, and the Republican Party is welcoming them with arms wide open and rolling out the red carpet.
Yeah, Juan, I guess that was my next question. Is it that Hispanics are leaving the Democrat Party, or is it also that the Republican Party is more proactively advancing solutions that they agree with?
I think it's a combination of both. I think that for this entire time, Hispanics are naturally conservative. We have conservative values, and the Democrats have really honestly taken the vote for granted. And they've thought that maybe they're always going to have it. But we're seeing all these really extreme policies come in play. You got to think about the reason that my parents came to this country, as you mentioned, and when our family came here, number one reason, obviously, it's a better job, better education for the kids, my sisters and me, and also for just a safe community, the rule of law. These are all the things that the families come here to America that are attracted to this amazing, beautiful country. And the Democrats seem to be working on the opposite direction of that. So it's a combination of really Democrats going so far left, and I think the Hispanic community realizing that really they're not working in their favor, and they're giving the Republican Party a shot.
Well, Hispanics are certainly seeing it. Here's a New York Times Siena poll from July, just earlier this month. 32% approve of the Biden administration, 63% disapprove. Those are, when you consider where the support was amongst Hispanics for Democrats, those are staggering numbers. What case could Democrats make to Hispanics? I guess they used to think it was an open border and amnesty was the case that they made. What are they making today?
Well, they've been going in the wrong direction for a long time, so I'm not optimistic that they're going to make a turn at any point. What I'm focusing on is really talking to people in Spanish and in English, in a bilingual setting. I just recently had a meeting with pastors in a bilingual meeting, both Hispanic and non-Hispanic pastors that really care about our country, and how do we talk about the message of opportunity. And I think that the Republican Party is striking a good chord here on talking to people about all the opportunities that our beautiful country offers. Yes. As you mentioned, I'm living the American dream. I am. My parents came from Mexico, went through the immigration process, learned English, became U.S. citizens. And my dad asked me, he says, where else could we have our story? That I drive a bus now for a living, and my son is about to become a member of the United States Congress. Where else? And this is the opportunities that our country offers. So I'm focusing on the positive things that our country has, and also our Republican Party, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to the fact that you revere and want to advance the American dream, and the other side of the political spectrum is saying that America's a nightmare and has been from the beginning, and that can't hold up if you're reaching out to other voters you believe want the American dream. Juan Ciscomani, good luck. We appreciate you coming on this morning.
Thank you so much, Pete. Glad to be on.
You got it. Thank you.